Oh, hi there. Welcome to my mess. And welcome to the first Octoberween check-in. So, I hope y'all have at least established what you're gonna do for a spooky project. I know some people in the Discord have already been sharing their projects and what they've been done, so I hope you keep going with that momentum and bring in some new projects, because we got things all month long. So, hi there! So, my adventures so far have not been very fruitful. I had an idea in my head, and it's not quite working out the way I want it to, which is upsetting. So, that's how it is. I originally intended to do the zigzag type of Selene spiral or flat Selene because I can't do things simple. This is my first attempt. No, this is my second attempt. This was my first attempt, and I didn't think it was pumpkin-y enough because I was going for like some pumpkin patch thingies. So I tried adding more oranges, and I ended up with this one, which, because of the sizes and things with it, it ended up being very tight, which highlighted the green a lot more than I wanted to. So, yeah. So this time, I think I'm just gonna do straight Selene, and I have an idea to kind of make the pumpkin, like, lines and stuff. So, I don't know, we'll try that out, see how it works. Because my biggest issue was, I could have added more beads, but since this is supposed to be a stash-busting challenge, I don't work with orange a lot, so I don't have a lot of these. See, isn't that the way you're having the same issues with having to start and take apart again? I am debating taking this apart. I probably should take this apart because I don't have a lot of the greens left, but I also hate taking shit apart. So unless I'm in danger of running out of beads, I'm probably just gonna leave it in my rip and whip pile and leave it at that. I'm going to move this camera down a little bit because you can't really see what I'm working with. There we go. So I've got bronze 15s, I've got this nice little orangey 11, a darker orange 15, which I really like, this nice bright orange Delica, and I liked the metallic effect, so I've got these copper size 11s that I'm working with, and these green size 8s for the stem. I don't like really thick bracelets, which is why I wanted these size 8s to be the largest. Because I have plenty of crystals I could work with, but I don't like chunky things, so I'm going to make little tiny pumpkins. Hopefully I will make little tiny pumpkins. So I am just going to take this as an exercise in color play, as opposed to technique. I am definitely going to make one of these in probably a different color. Maybe I don't have too many colors of 8s either. So I might do it like more of a traditional Halloween color, where it's like purples and blacks and bright greens or something. I don't know, because I really like this, and it's nice. But definitely with this size thing, because this is really, well, then again, I don't know, this is really tight and it's really bubbly, which is cool, but that also means I'm making more stitches. So I don't know. That has been my adventure. And I'm already out of breath. It is a really nice day outside of my windows. It is very windy with that fall breeziness and spookiness, and you can hear all the leaves rustling. It's so nice. I didn't mess with my noise gate, so I was kind of hoping I would be able to capture it, but it's not showing up. So unfortunately, you can't hear what I'm hearing. Has anybody gone out in any fall adventures? Because even though there's a pandemic going on, it's actually really easy to social distance while you're going outside and going on trails or parks. So we just got started doing that. We went up a trail. I showed pictures on Discord. Yeah, we went up a very advanced trail than what we thought. It was nothing but rocks and gnarled tree roots and very uphill. But apparently the trail is like a mile long. We went for like a quarter mile and that's it. We were just like, nope, fuck this, we're too old. And my bones hurt. So, anyway, gonna have another adventure to a farm, which will be nice because it's fall, you have to visit a farm, so that's just what you do. Okay. So, I'm going to get started on this. I will also make an announcement on the Halloween party for Discord, and then I'm also going to make a tutorial video on joining Discord, so, yeah. So I'm just going to do straight Selene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. Ow, I already stabbed myself. Okay. Stop bead. I'm going to stop saying that. There we go. I also wanted to try to find a spooky playlist. Maybe I'll be able to do it next check-in, because I don't know what's royalty free these days. So, but I would like to hear what all your projects are like, what y'all been doing, and have you been successful in stash busting? Too far. First stitch, and I already fucked it up. Ow, that is my skin. Haven't worked with a size 10 needle in forever, but I'm glad I'm doing it because I hate dwells. Most of my work is very delicate, so it's nice to have a little break and use something bigger that doesn't hurt my hands as much. Doing even count peyote because I don't want to deal with odd. I might put these more in view because they are very pretty and sparkly. And very fall and autumn-like, and I really appreciate that. Isn't that always the way? That always happens to me when I go to therapy. Like, for the rest of the week, it's quiet. And then, on the day of therapy, everybody needs my freaking attention. And all doctors' offices are calling me, and it's like, can you wait? Like, I had the rest of the week to do this. Why now? And it's kind of funny because I switched days of therapy too, and they're still calling me on that day. It's obnoxious. I think that is as wide as I want it, and I left an extra bead because I can't start these things properly. Is that what I had here? Yeah. I'm running the risk of running out of size 8s, so we're just gonna do very narrow. And hopefully this will turn out the way I want it. And I have to blow my nose. I have almost conquered the chaos in my room. I bought another storage unit, 3-drawer rolly thingy, and I was like, I don't know where the hell else to put it. But apparently it fits under one of my desks, so I'm very happy about that. That means I have a place to put it that isn't underfoot. And since it rolls out, I can pull it out when I need it, so. That's got my sewing and embroidery stuff, as well as my resin glittery bits. And all it's left now is for me to reorganize and put my storage, the storage for my storage in a location, to put my plant foods and things in another location, and then like switch over my shipment stations, because it's everywhere, and I could really use this real estate for something else. So, hopefully I can condense some shit. Oh yeah, magazine instructions. Those are glorious and infamous for being great. Unless there's a lot of pictures and diagrams in it, I can't. I hate starting peyote. It hurts my knuckles. Oh, yes. I love Japanese diagrams. They are so easy to follow. You don't even need to know the language. And it's pretty great. But yeah, the beadwork magazines are kind of space constrained, but I don't know. It's just hard to learn that way. Speaking of beadwork, rest in peace. Was it beadwork or was it bead and button that died? I think it was beadwork, which kind of sucks because that was the one that I would have subscribed to, but it's one I buy a lot. Bead and button. Okay. That one had nice patterns, but it was very similar to beadwork. And I think they're owned by the same company. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I've decided the Halloween party is going to be on the 26th over on Discord. Haven't decided on a time yet. I don't know if I want to have it like... I think I kind of want to have it towards the night, either after dinner or something. Oh, that's cool that you can find it at the grocery store. It's hard enough finding it at the craft stores almost, like, I tried finding it at Michael's, and they stopped carrying it or something, and I had to go to Barnes & Noble, which luckily was next door, to get them. But bead shops don't want to carry them, at least the ones in my area, because they don't sell, I guess. I think that's a nice base. Alright. Let's see what happens as I do this. Oh, thank you. Yeah, odd count, I just, I like how it's finished nicely and even, and I don't have to think. But odd count's pretty fun too. I just don't like thinking about the ending. Yeah, Joanne's doesn't have much. I do see a lot of books, like regular books that are much more expensive, which is kind of surprising to me, but... Magazines are good to a point. They usually have a lot of artists that get recognition, but their instructions are so super condensed that it's just really hard to learn from them, and I'm a self-taught individual which is used to translating a lot of things, and if I still have troubles, it says something. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to undo that. Yeah. Kind of like the olden days where they didn't have a lot of pictures and it was just nothing but text. And I think it probably evolved from like the knitting and crochet where it's just text directions because it's just the same basic stitches and people will know exactly what you're talking about. But I can't do that. Yep. Did I do it again? God damn it. Yep, I just bought those cardboard magazine racks to kind of organize them a little bit and at least make them not damaged. Being on a bookshelf and getting bent. Ugh. Exactly. Yeah, it's really easy, like, I mean, I have a tech background, so I'm easily able to adapt to new programs and make things work. Okay. Yeah, but when they're like teaching new stitches or like what's the word for it? What am I even trying? Like, if you have if it's an unfamiliar bead shape to you, it's kind of hard because you have to learn the physics of it. Physics, I guess. Engineering. And we starting in on the 11s. Yep. And I had someone come up to me and was like, I don't know how to do this. Can you teach me? And I'm like, I hated it. Luckily, it was a variation of the riding a wave, so I can do it. Like, it was like basically a flat flower. I was like, I don't wanna. Nope. doing this, I think I might be doing this in the wrong order from what I am imagining. Oh yeah, definitely. I really like a lot of the UK beating books and the Canadian ones too. Not sure if I'm doing this right. I think I need to go to like, I don't know if I need to switch the 15s. I will do 2 more rows, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna pull it all out. Definitely. Actually, I think my Barnes & Noble carries it once in a while. That does look like a segment of pumpkin. Let me continue the way my brain thinks, and then maybe... No, I gotta tear it out. Damn it. 4th time's a charm, I guess. One good thing about peyote, though, tear the shit out of it without much effort. Especially a whole row, if you get lucky. Ugh. Alright, once more with feeling. Get that nasty shit. Yeah. You'd have to find one that probably takes PayPal or something. Then do the conversion by hand. Alright. Trying this again. So what's everybody working on for their projects? I want to see more of what you do. And is the stash busting part being a complicated mess like it is with me? Uh-oh. Luckily KO isn't too bad. Yeah. It's really easy to get, actually. I sure as hell like it better than IMO. Huh. Now the question is, do I do 2 rows of 15 or just 1 on that color? Let's find out! Oh yeah, like my infamous 15-year-old thread that or spool thread that I ran out. I use it for teaching pieces. that's more what I'm looking for. But I may want to add one more row of 11s, which is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, definitely. Although I can't find F-weight anymore. I guess they stopped making it, but that was what I used. Just because I'm always afraid of things breaking. Let's see. Beads in the wrong order. Definitely. Though I'm using the Hercules because it's much, much cheaper. Starting to think POD isn't a good technique for what I want to do. Well, we're committed. So I'm sick of redoing this. Yep. And like different manufacturers make different size beads, even though they all say it's the same size. Lies. That and silver line too, or anything lined. It's always bigger because they have to fit the lining in there. Oh, yeah. It's kind of doing something. Maybe if I finish this set, it'll look better. So what's everybody been up to recently? you saw on Instagram, I got some new plants. I'm gonna try again with my experiments because I need to isolate environments. Between things that don't like light, but will take a little bit of water, things that don't like light and don't like water, things that like water and light. Because I've got succulents, I've got sunflowers that I've started to grow. Some flowers, not sunflowers. I don't think this is wide enough. Do I want one row or two? One looks pretty decent, actually. Yeah, I think I only want one row of that. Maybe. No, I think I do want to. Let's see how wonky that looks. Ouch. God damn it. Oh god. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh my god, that's a mess. I don't think I opened it up wide enough. I think I have to 2-drop. Yeah. I'm gonna 2-drop. Do I 2-drop 11s or do I 2-drop 15s is the question. I think it's 11s because 15s is pretty much the size of a Delica, and that's not helping me here. Then again, neither is that. Oh yeah, it is. I just had to make life hard for myself. No big deal. I don't think that's very helpful. Maybe I have to find a skinnier 11 to... Oh, well. I don't know. Because I think my copper 11s are Toho's and they're very wide. I think I have to find a skinnier one, but we'll see what happens when I do this. It's doing something. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Fuck! The struggle is real. What's in my 11s? These ones are fairly skinny, but I don't know. I liked the bright contrast. How big are these? Those are kind of comparable. I mean, I could just go with traditional gold, considering my findings are gold. I'll try that. Design work is hard work. please work. That's all I'm asking, is to please work. It's not much of a request. Ooh. What else separates wide enough to make room for 8s? I just want to make a pumpkin. I'm sad and annoyed. Oh. Demi-rounds? I do have rose gold demi-rounds. BRB. Hello. You're not missing much except me crying. Trying to figure out how to separate some peyote big enough to fit 8s in here, because after delicas there's nothing really large enough to accommodate those. These are 8s. I don't have many 6s, and 6s I know are huge, so these are definitely 8s. I don't have any 10s, much less 10s that are in this color combination. Though I kind of was digging the gold field. I wonder if I had any that was actual gold. I do have gold. So let's try these and see what happens. Because they're longer, so they should, in theory. I don't know. But that's a nice orangey plus rose gold. Yeah. This is a very bright gold, so I think I like the rose better. work. That's all I'm asking. Please work. I'm tired of free threading. Unless one single demi round would work now. We'll try two. Nope. I am gonna try a single one though, because I have a feeling, since they're so long, it'll work. Science is full of failure. And tears. This has to work, okay? It better, because y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. Okay. I can deal with this. I think. Now it's going to be a matter of squeezing another row of stem color in here. I'm about ready to get the torch out. I'll tell you that right now. You better work. I thought it would, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this one doesn't even want to go in the crack. Oh, but then again, no, I didn't. It's better? Happens when I do this. It's something. Cinch it up like a corset, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, it looks really messy. And I know my problem, I don't have anything that's spacious enough to go between the delicas. kind of thinking of just doing one row of greens and then calling it good, because I can't be doing this. However, I think I'm going to keep the demi-rounds because they are cute. Has anyone else done this kind of technique where you just expand the peyote? Like, what is the transition? What's the appropriate transition? Because I feel like I'm missing something. Gimme. I mean, I could just do single Selene. You say that, but I really want a pumpkin, and my brain will not let me not get a pumpkin. This is ugly. Put that out right now. It's ugly. I don't like it. It's not doing what I want it to. Like, the only way to fix it is if I took another size 11 of stem color, and then it would be pumpkin-like, but but I kind of also want to go back to Selene. Although this is starting to look pumpkin-like, and it is kind of cute. Oh my god. We're tearing it out! Again? I'm gonna find a matte green in my collection of 11s. I'm probably still gonna make that Selene with these colors, because then again, I don't have a lot of the Delicas left. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Yep. Exactly. Because I don't like, quote-unquote, wasting time. So I would end up, like, being like, alright, well, I made this thing. It's completely different than what I wanted, but it's still a thing. And then I'll try to do the other thing later, and then I never do the other thing. These are easy to pop out. I think I'm even gonna strip the Delicas off, because I'm gonna do something different. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of these. Get rid of these. I actually think I have an 11 that matches the 8s, not something similar. Thrilling content of me tearing shit out and putting beads away. Because otherwise I'm going to mix all this shit up and I'm going to be even more angry. For those, where'd I put my 8s container? I can go over there. There it is. Over there. So now what I'm probably going to do is I still want to play with those 8s, but I'm going to finish that pattern go with the straight Selene, and then, because I hate myself, I'm going to make the zigzag Selene, but with Halloweeny purples and blacks and greens, bright greens. I don't want to lose a single one of these because I don't have many left. I think I have one bracelet's worth out of it, but that's it. Okay, I think we're good. Greens are fun. Greens go very well with bronze. And greens also go very well with blues. See, greens go well with bronze. Yeah. Flip it around to where it's supposed to be. Green, bronze, and purple is a nice combo. Bunch of greens by itself is also nice. Greens and blues go very... green, blue, and bronze goes very nice together. Yeah, greens and purples by themselves are pretty good. Hello! Alright, so I'm going to go find something in my stash to do what I was originally trying to do. Alright, so spoilers, I don't actually have a lot of matte greens, which is very surprising, and certainly not one that matches this. So, if it's not one thing, it's another. Man, I really made this stash busting challenge a challenge. I have this green. I don't like that at all. I have this green, which is okay. It's just... that's better of the two. Hello and welcome! I get that a lot too, where it's like, I like the beading techniques and everything, but I can do a lot of different things with it, and some people like it, some people don't. I also will just do me. And yeah. Okay, so back to the original drawing board with this. And we're gonna incorporate this. Yeah, oh, and we're gonna break my tube because that's productive. It looks alright. I just like that color a lot. I want that color. I don't even know what that color is. I don't have a number for it because it was a hand-me-down. Okay. Yeah. I like that too. Ow. Doing one row of this. I have threads everywhere and it's gonna aggravate me because I'm gonna get tangled in it all. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that is a pretty combination. Oh, green and silver is another good combination. I am making a pumpkin if it's the last thing I do. Ooh, collars are fun, but the nice thing about them too is you don't have to stitch as much. That all sounds awesome. And I really need to branch out my color combinations. I've done my black, red, and silver is my standard. Bronze, green, and purple is another one, or sometimes bronze blue, or gold blue, or silver blue. I did do a pastel once, which was kind of fun. Actually have that right here. This is my pastel, and it turned out rad because I still made it pointy. So, that's my lovely pastel piece, which is starting to turn not pastel because some of these beads are tarnishing. Spikes are so much fun. I have an entire drawer dedicated to them. If for some reason I'm drawn to earth tones, and I don't know why. Like, I don't wear really earthy tones, and I just don't know where it comes from. Hey, it works. You have that pop of color that contrasts everything, and still very pretty. Ow. That's my skin. That's a very popular style I've seen. Just to do like the turquoise and coral, or turquoise and bronze, or, you know. Very true. Ooh. It's always nice when you find something locally instead of having to wait for shipping. And you're also able to see firsthand what it is instead of, guessing and having to buy multiple colors just to find that one shade that works. Because photos aren't always representative of what's being sold. Ooh. I also use a palette generator online. Let me see if I can find it. Generator. Oh yeah, colors. So you can go here, and you can generate a random palette, and then you can pick each color on there and go through and figure out like what goes better and what doesn't. If a couple colors on there don't strike your fancy, it's really fun, and I used it for like spring palettes or something like that. Yeah, it's a nice little gadget. I use it a lot for not just beading, but drawings and stuff like that. Oh dear, that one. Oh god, I get a lot of questions about that one. For the most part, I'm not doing PDF tutorials. I might do like one small piece from time to time because those are so time consuming. And it's literally like pulling teeth trying to get me in front of the web app program that I use to edit and to draw all the diagrams. So I don't know if PDF is going to be on the way with that one. That one is probably going to be a Patreon tutorial if I do it because it's so complex. Yeah. And it's also to a point where like it's so old that I don't know if I could replicate it again. I have my hieroglyphic book, but I'm just not sure if I could retain much of it. Like, I wanted to do a tutorial for Demagogue, but, again, this one is very complicated, but I can break, yeah. I could break this apart and just do, like, 3 different tutorials on it. Oh wait, are you talking about the full piece? Because I have the full piece done. I have 2 of them, actually. I can show you. Ow. Because, like, zoom me out a little bit. Because, like, this is the wintry version that I did with the whole chain. If you want, I could dig out the koi fish version because it's in storage. So, yeah, that's that one. I think that's too far. There. Yeah, that was a fun one. And, I don't know, that's kind of one of my first major pieces I did, I think. I don't know, I've done so much that I just can't remember timelines. Yeah, I've done quite a bit. I don't know. Yeah, with YouTube, it doesn't really show you chronological things. It just shows you random, popular, quote-unquote, designs. So people randomly show up and they're like, "Woo!" And I'm like, "Hello." And then there's no particular order to watch them unless you find like a multi-part piece. Cause yeah. There we go. One whole pumpkin. Does it look like a pumpkin? Please lie to me and say yes. I mean, it kind of looks like a cut-off pumpkin, I think, so I guess it works. And I have to make more of those. How big is this chunk? Almost 1 3/4 inches. Not really, closer to 1.5 inches. Whew. Yeah. I think next time I'm just gonna do a straight Selene. With just more orange, because... yeah. Frustrating. And then I'll do a double with orange, or not orange, purples, black, and lime green, I think, if I have lime green. I hope I do. That just sounds like something I would have. Although I don't think I have any 8s in that color, so I might have to use some fire polish or something. Boo! Alright. I think I'm gonna clean up a little bit and wind down because and also my travel board cases are all taken up, so I have to actually clean up, which sucks. But that's about all I have here. Hope you all are having better luck on your beating projects than I am for the spooky Beadalong. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you got on Discord. If you aren't on Discord, you should come join us there. Got some awesome people interacting and bouncing ideas around to get their perfect projects done. I'm going to be not only doing the beat-alongs on the Discord as well, but I'll be live streaming every Thursday for this month. And we're gonna have an Octoberween party, Halloween party, for those who don't have anything to do on the Halloween season. We'll basically do a little bit of beating, and then when people start showing up, we will play games like I have Jackbox. We can do murder mystery trivia, which will be fun, I think. And I'm gonna post video tutorials on that, so you can figure out how to sign up on Discord, how to play Jackbox games, and what have you. So, look forward to that. I'm gonna have those videos posted next week, I think. I hope so. Yeah, I can send you a link to that. Let me show you that. It'll tell you how to do it, how to sign up, and blah, blah. It'll show you how to make an account, and then it'll direct you to the channel where everybody got everything going, and then there's a little tutorial on how to navigate around. So, let me send you a link. After never generate a new link, copy. There you go. That should direct ya. Ah! Oh look, I only had one color left. Alright. How did those fit in there? See you there. Alright, so be sure to share all of your spooky the spooky projects you've been working on for this Octoberween Beadalong. And yeah, we'll see what kind of results we have after the adventure. There is also an announcement on the Beadalong to give you just general not tutorials. I keep wanting to say tutorials. General guidelines as to what the rules are. It's not really rules. It's just basically something Halloween themed, and it has to be in your stash because the whole idea is, well, like quarantine and stuff. to stay inside and stay safe. So you can't buy anything new, you have to use whatever's in your stash. So, now that I have cleaned up, I'm going to de-stress and have, I don't know, a nice dose of caffeine. So, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. I hope you had some progress on your projects. See you on the Discord if you are on Discord. If not, sign up. And I'll see you next week. And there will be details on the Halloween party. Alright. See you all later. Bye-bye.